Would the state call its next witness?
Yes, Your Honor. Next is going to be Deputy Robert Wilson.
Deputy Wilson, would you face the clerk and raise your right hand, please, sir?
You solemnly swear and affirm that the testimony that you will give will be the truth and the whole truth, so help you God.
I do.
Have a seat, please, sir. Adjust the microphone, if you will, so you can speak into it. And then I'm going to ask you, if you will, please, to state your name and then spell your name.
Yes, sir. That's Corporal Robert Wilson, ROBERTWILSON.
May it please the court.
You may proceed.
Good afternoon. Please introduce yourself to the jury.
I'm Corporal Robert Wilson with the Baker County Sheriff's Office.
How long have you been with the Baker County Sheriff's Office?
A little over 2 years.
And you said your current position is a corporal?
Yes.
Please describe for the jury your duties and responsibilities as a corporal.
I am on the patrol side of the Sheriff's Office. I'm a supervisor for Bravo shift. I patrol and maintain or respond to calls throughout the county of Baker.
I'm going to take you back to July 19th of 2023. Were you employed by the Sheriff's Office at that time?
I was.
And what was your position back on July 19th?
I was just deputy on zone patrol.
And were you on duty July 19th of 2023?
I was.
And were you in uniform?
I was.
As part of your uniform, do you wear a body camera?
I do.
Can you please describe for the jury what a body camera is?
Body camera is provided by the agency as a Axon brand. It sets center mount on my chest. Anytime we engage in a law enforcement capacity, we activate it and it records sound and audio of what I'm witnessing.
I know it's been a little while, but do you recall what hours or what shift you were working back on July 19th?
I was day shift. I worked from 6A to 6P.
And do you remember the weather that day?
It was a July normal sunny day.
Now, while you were on duty on July 19th, did you receive a call to go to 4596 Estate Street here in McClenny, Florida?
I did.
And what was the nature of that call?
From what I recall, it was a child not breathing call.
And if you recall, approximately how long did it take you to get there?
I don't recall exact, but within 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, I was on scene.
And when you got on scene, can you please tell the jury what you observed, what was going on?
As soon as I arrived on scene, I walked, there was people running around frantic. I walked straight into the garage where the EMS crews that just went in. I was right behind them. When I got inside the garage, I found the Aria on the golf cart and commenced assisting in CPR.
Who all was in the garage with you?
At that time, it was me and the 2 EMS personnel. And then I believe family was going in and out. I was focused on the child at the time.
Were you assisting EMS with caring for Araya?
Yes.
Now, at some point while you were in the hospital, while you were at that location, did you was a decision made to leave the garage?
Yes, after a few minutes of CPR.
And where did you go next?
We went straight to the rescue unit.
And when you departed that location, where did you go?
Once it was determined we were going to the hospital, we went to Ed Frazier's, and I provided an escort through the county.
When you say you provided escort, can you please describe for the jury what that means?
Sure. I coordinated with the additional units who were on scene, and we ran lights and sirens with the ambulance and blocked the intersections to provide a smooth and quick response to the hospital.
While this was going on July 19th, were you wearing a body camera?
I was.
And was it activated?
It was.
Your Honor, may I approach?
You may.
Handing you what's been previously marked as State's Exhibit H for identification. Do you recognize what that is?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
It is a CD of footage of my body cam.
Is that signature on that CD yours?
It is.
Does that signature indicate that you reviewed the contents of that body cam?
I have.
Is that a fair and accurate representation of what you recall happening on July 19th?
Yes, sir.
Has it been tampered or altered with other than redactions?
No.
Your Honor, the state would move in what's previously been marked as State's Exhibit H.
Any objections other than were previously raised?
No other ones, Judge.
Well,
Permission to publish, Your Honor.
you may do so.
Your Honor, may we approach briefly?
Yes. Nature of the video we're about to see, I'm going to ask that the live streaming turn away from the screen and not televise that part. Having said that, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Please do. Deputy Wilson, if you want to screen behind you there.
This would be Deputy Wilson, that was your body camera?
Yes,
And when you responded to the hospital, did you go into the hospital itself?
I did.
And did you then communicate with other law enforcement in your agency to further investigate this case?
I did.
No other questions.
Cross-examination.
But I have no question for Officer Wilson.
Corporal Wilson, can he be excused at this point? Again, subject to recall.
Yes, Your Honor.